Street talk. Streetz is talking this shit.
Tune in to Street Talk. Yeah. My boy Misfit Streetz.
Talk, man. He got that fire. Heat.
Make sure y'all get on YouTube right now. YouTube. And look up Street Talk.
Y'all tune in.
Yeah, just tune the fuck in.
So we got some shit to talk about.
Shut the fuck up, bitch. I said I'm on Street Talk. Hold up.
What's good, world? Welcome to Street Talk, where if you love us, we love you. If you hate us, we still love you. But fuck you, though. We back for episode 18. My guest today, we've been through some tough times, some good times. Know what I mean? We conquered some shit. We had some losses, you know what I mean? But we always bounce back strong. I would say blood couldn't make us any tighter, but we is blood. This is my family. You know what I mean? I love watching him come up. I love watching the growth and all of that shit, because now a lot of niggas talk shit, but now y'all can't fuck with him. Coming to sit and holler at me today, my cousin, call him Shine, call him YS, but we're going to call him Asflyasitgets.
Good, y'all. How y'all doing, man? What's going on with y'all? It's good, cuz.
It's good, cuz.
Man, chillin'.
All right, so finally got this shit.
Finally got this shit in play, man. We needed this.
So we're gonna start off by look at the camera and introduce yourself, basically.
What's going on, man? If you don't know who I am, it's Asflyasitgets. It's high as it gets, man. Unstoppable music, man. That's all I'm into. You know how passionate I am about this shit. So we're really gonna sit and talk about it and get down to the roots of everything. Talk about, why niggas need to
tune in.
Yeah. Tune in, man. The shit is in the pudding, man. This shit is documented, man.
Yeah. Before I start, I gotta get my geek side out the way. Rest in peace to Toriyama. So I had to wear my Dragon Ball shirt, because that man definitely impacted my life. Like, I don't know, that's still my damn Goku is still my alter ego to this day. So you know what I mean, he impacted me crazy. And I remember running home in elementary school to watch Goku turn Super Saiyan type shit. So like, it's been on air stages for 3 weeks, because you know them shit took forever. But yeah, then the rivalry me and my brother had in the game, you know what I mean, the Xenoverse, that shit coming back. So just definitely had to take a second out to shout out Toriyama. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
So where do I want to start? So what inspired you to do music?
Oh, inspired you to do music? You inspired me. If you lose that small places, I was playing basketball most of the time. It's like, bro, I'm going to the studio, man. One day I just went to the studio, vibed. Niggas made music. That wasn't the first day. That wasn't the day. It was like, yo, I bet I'm doing music, but it was fun. It was, that shit implemented my life.
Do you have a moment in your head where you feel like it was like, yeah, this it. This is what I want to do. This is it for me?
Nah, that was it when we did that Fetty Wap show and shit. And I was just talking shit, and
nigga, that
show
show
hitting all over their head, hitting them in the head like that. What the fuck these niggas gonna do? Oh yeah, that's what them niggas doing. Oh, I bet. And we travel and shit like that.
I still was mad as fuck about that show though.
It's a lot of shit that happened, but it was an experience, bro.
Yeah.
I wasn't mad at the end of the day.
Yeah, we still did. We
met Fetty Wap.
Yeah, I went to
go.
Had
a brush cut. Then the next day, I see him on Instagram. He had dreads. I'm like, oh shit, we was a part of motherfucking history.
Right before this nigga really blew up type shit. But nigga was cool as fuck though. But I'm in the car. I'm like, where this nigga was shot at? I'm like, all right, I might go find him. I go walk. He's like, oh yeah, I think he backstage. And I'm like, all right, so I walk back there. You just already chilling, politicking with the nigga. I'm like, shit.
That's another reason why music used to stick with me too, because I find myself in different places when people I ain't know who was who, that type shit. Like, so, like, I always been a network king, so I can talk to motherfuckers about more than just music. I end up in some studio downtown Manhattan, motherfucking Casanova type shit. I'm like, what the fuck? All of me just vibing with motherfuckers, just meeting them and shit, and they hearing my music. And shit
being
like
a cool motherfucker get you a long way too. Motherfuckers think you gotta be all abrasive and mean. Fucking, I'm the hardest nigga.
I used to move like that too, and that's why I ain't get a lot of core fans. Now I understand the way of core fans. I love to go to a show when it's like 10 people, because they really gonna listen to you. You can really talk to 10 people. Like, other than 50, it's kind of hard. Like back then, I used to go to a show. I didn't, I'd go to a show and act like I was, I had my ego. I go on a show, do my show, and leave. I ain't supposed to network and shit. And that's what this shit is about.
Definitely about networking. Networking can take you a long ass way. And that's another reason why I said I'm mad about that shit, because we supposed to be networking and we trying to get out of Dodge. I'm like, nah.
That's another. We had a shindig at the end where we could have got real core fans, nigga, that's gonna really fuck with us because they know us, they've been around us, shit like that, bro.
Yeah, it was that. It was the show that we did at the college. And they was talking about the after party, and they was gonna let us in.
Yeah, they said y'all coming free.
Yeah,
that's
vibe.
Like, now we got the whole college,
like,
nigga.
And they was singing our
know
shit.
We do music. Yeah, they know we do music. So at the show, we would have did a song.
I was so mad, like, man.
That's why that's a lesson learned. Now I gotta drive my own self to the show because you can leave, nigga. You can go. I'm still here.
Right. That's what I should have been doing too.
Now I'm like, nah, I gotta figure out have my own route when I do shit like this because I ain't got nobody on my timing and shit like that. So,
but going there's the goal, the transition off of that on a serious note is like the team aspect of stuff is definitely. So are you in Shaitan still your manager? Like
Shaitan's still my manager and stuff like that. It's more of he's on the business side of everything. So I'm just handling everything from A&R into making music and songwriting, and I just come to the table when it's time to do some work and shit like that, you know. So
well, it's always good to have somebody that like for me that's Nakeem Ass. Like that's my go-to person for everything. So but like it's always like I feel like where music is today, a lot of people like, how can I put this? I don't know if I said this on camera yet either, but it's some shit that's been floating around in my head. It's like what I grew up wanting to be doesn't exist anymore. So like the anonymity of like you had to have anonymity to be able to really be a star, to be like they can't know shit about you, they can't have complete access to you at all times. And now everybody can be a star instantly for a couple weeks or so, you know what I mean? Like so what I really wanted doesn't really exist, but I feel like especially in Syracuse, a lot of people, everybody for themselves, but the real way to make noise is have a power team, like to have all one-stop shop for everything.
Nothing stops.
Not even just music, just everything. Come on, oh somebody editing, oh it's over here. Oh you want a hit show, oh it's over here. You know what I mean? You got podcasts, it's over here. It's da. You want dancers, it's over here.
Ain't no way, ain't no blueprint to this shit out here. Like nobody got a blueprint. Everybody, we got something, we gonna run with it and be everybody and show off and. You know how this shit is.
I've literally talked to my niggas and been like, yo, let's pool our resources together, and motherfuckers be hesitant about it. And it's like,
'cause nobody knows how to do it.
And like it's crazy. Like I'm not trying to take nothing from nobody. Like I'm trying. I offer more than, you know what I'm saying, what I'm trying to take. So, but yeah, I ain't gonna cut you off though.
No.
I just had to get that shit out.
No, you're right. But, like the shit, niggas need to learn how to bring all the resources that's working, and you've seen it working, you know it's working, and we all put our money together. Like, yo, it's 3 artists. Why the fuck don't push him this week, push him the next week, push again? And they gonna have to understand, like, we know he gonna pop out. You know, he coming right after him. If that's your favorite artist, why not? Wait for him. They gonna wait for you. And that's what it like. It's, like you said, the artist that you said is like. That's what you were searching for, and it's still there. We timeless artists. That's how I fuck with music. I don't want to get famous tomorrow. All my music is for motherfuckers that's gonna hear me at the end when I'm dead and gone. Like, nah, that nigga really nice. Like, and I don't give a fuck about nothing else. Like, you're gonna hear the music because this shit is documented. Right. I made sure on my distro, I made sure that shit is unlimited. So when I go out past and that shit, that whatever money that shit surpass, that shit go to my family type shit. So. I mean, that's all I'm just trying to make a little imprint into the world when this music shit. It's nothing. And I'm not saying that I won't take a deal. Yeah, you come with some good money, or I'm songwriting. I'm about to start songwriting and shit. I just got a couple of opportunities for that. So, I mean, it's just implementing the shit and just knowing I've been doing this for so long, and I finally got to the point where I know what the fuck I'm doing.
Right.
So
Nakeem, I got a question for you. As far as me, before I change subject of this group shit in the time that we in. Do you feel that our Future, if they came out now, that they would have had you think they would have even had a bigger impact now, or do you think because like they were niche and kind of like back then, and I feel like they still would be today, but they would have been able to do more with social media and it's you get what I'm trying to say though.
But like what they are
now kind of exist now either because people so harsh and like so quick to cash it out if they don't like fuck with
Too
it.
critical bullshit.
Yeah. I feel like more members would have opportunity now.
Yeah, Tyler wouldn't have been the only woe. Who do you feel? I feel like Tyler. I feel like well, of course.
Tyler Frank is saying
Frank.
Like the internet like.
I feel like Jasper, he part of Jackass now, so like he kind of branched off into taco acting. So they all kind of doing their thing a little bit.
IG left brain and Mike G, I don't know what the fuck they.
I forgot all about them. His face, as soon as you said Haji, his face popped in my head. I forgot about all of them. But yeah, you know about our future?
Nah, not really.
Yeah. You know
Future,
Tyler the
Perry,
Creator is, but that was his team coming up, and then he kind of branched off and did his own thing.
He fake had like a little Kai effect, like Tyler. All the niggas was producing all that shit. Tyler the Creator actually a good ass artist.
Tyler is fucking amazing.
Yeah,
like he's one of my favorite artists, and it's just because I feel like Nakeem knows his discography a lot better, and like knows all of his stuff, but shit, Nakeem know more about Kanye than I do. But at the same time, it's just certain stuff that I study about Tyler because I seen his transitions from like when he was eating a roach and being mad dramatic and doing all of that shit in his videos to him kind of being melodic, and then now he put on a damn blonde wig and do a whole show as a character, and like it's just a different transfer. And then he mad gay, and he does it in a way that I like. It's not like, how can I put it? It's not in your face. It's more swaggy about it.
Oh, okay.
Like, I mean, like he said, this nigga said, it's so gay what he said, but it was so swaggy that I had to respect it. He said he ain't heard from his. What he say? He ain't heard from his girl in 3 days. It's okay. It don't have to be that way. I'm down for the threesome or some shit like that. But I was just like, yo, like you can't even like it was swag the fuck out. Like,
yeah, I don't know. No, I definitely fuck with Tyler like, as an artist and shit like that. I ain't gonna lie, like he definitely, he had to grow with me, and he actually did his own thing. Like he got his own production. That's what it comes to. See how they came together and made shit happen. They wasn't nobodies and shit like that. So they had a mindset to grow together.
With that being said, and I was talking about all the phases of creation and all the stuff that he went through. What do you think your transformation of an artist as? Well, from the years that you've been working, like as you started to where you at now, what do you think they're like?
Say that. What you
like,
mean?
how can I put it? And like, so I broke down when I was talking about Tyler, I was talking about different phases of like where he was at. Like he was in a group, then he was like, he branched off. He was kind of being extreme a little bit. Then he started trying in melodic stuff. Then he started doing like he kind of, so in your, like, what was your music about? And then how do you feel like it changed over the years and your growth and like what you experimenting more and like?
I'm not gonna lie, like my music really transitioned for me, like working with people, hearing versatiles, finding pockets I didn't know I could find the music with them. So like, oh, I got this pocket. Then I really like started to listen to music that I really liked, and I felt was like a wave that should be heard, like type shit. So like every year you're supposed to rebrand anyway. So like you hear what's going on. I'm a real avid music listener. I listen to myself more than I listen to anybody else though. But like I go to I listen to what's going on out there, what's buzzing. And I figure out if I'm able to be, if I'm able to like get in that genre. Like right now, my EP is a whole Jersey club album. Nobody know that shit because it's like hip hop out. But like, I just like to find my own little, rebrand. At least I like to find new shit that's going on and take it to my own. Like make some Jersey shit, some New York shit type shit. So like, I just love like enhancing shit from where I'm coming from and from where they coming from, if that makes sense.
Right, because I've always felt like when we worked together, I always felt like me and you we meshed good because it was like you brought what I lacked. Like I feel like you always had, because you the designer shit. Like Asflyasitgets. Like you niggas stand by the name, you know what I mean? So like about the drip and all that shit. So in your lyrics, you gonna give them that shit.
Yeah.
And like well, I'm just cocky. Like for example of a transition that I can give personally for myself is like when I was younger, like you gotta ride out, bullets through the driver door, knocking through the passenger. Like I'm being aggressive and all that type of shit. But now that I'm older, I ain't in the streets. I ain't doing all. I mean, so it's more like I'm talking about sexual because that's my change because it's the growth in the time. I mean, so like I say some off the wall shit, but it's like. Or now it's like I still will, nigga. Like I still fuck you if I have to. Like I mean, in that aspect, but it is a transition because I can't be my age still talking about all of this street shit, and especially because I'm not in that shit no more.
That's a fact.
I don't even remember the last time I sold a bag of weed. Like, and I used to be known for that shit. So it ain't. I don't let that shit go completely. Like so.
No, yeah. So like,
I still fuck your bitch though.
That's a fact. Like we mesh off each other. I just because it was like. I could tell how we like learning and being around writing music with you and shit. I used to figure out. You told me like ways, like you said this in a song. Oh, I can say this a little. I mean, so it's not so it can mesh together and shit like that. That's why it's like making music together is actually like bringing two minds, making one song. That's how I fuck a song. Like music is different. Like that shit being recorded, that shit is there forever. Like you can't mess up. And when you get a good song, like how. And that shit is so fire to me, like the process of recording on that shit. I'm going on topic and shit like that, but
no, it's all good.
No, but yeah, man.
That's all we got.
I just rebrand every year and just find different sounds and shit was going on. Like the new style right now, this New York City shit is like sexy drill same type shit I'm doing. If you ain't listening to Cash Cobain and Child, them niggas is going crazy with just sexy drill. And bitches is, females, ladies, excuse my language, ladies is buying music and they care about the music more than before you would pick up on my music or somebody else. Like you gotta know your audience, and that's what another way I grow too, knowing my audience, knowing where people that want to hear my music is.
Yeah, I see a lot of people like posting and shit, or like you have like it be chicks mostly, but that's what you need anyway.
Yeah, I reach out to people, I pay for promotion, like core promotion. Like if somebody hit me like I like your music, I'm like, you post this for me, I got a couple dollars for you. Like it's just like that's
what you gotta do.
Yeah, like you gotta do that because that's another way I felt too. Like before all this shit, like even though I didn't know about marketing, I'm thinking I'm gonna drop. Oh, I'm hot. Then somebody gonna pick it up. That shit.
I wasted years thinking like that. Well, fucking so the Gangsta Tape is your most recent project.
Gangtape EP. 6 songs on there. Straight gas. I ain't even lie. I listen to it more than other. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not just. I listen to it like it's not even me. So like I know it's good music. Like so.
I do that sometimes too. I love when I can get into that brain when I can listen to my shit like it ain't me. But so did you make those songs collectively on purpose for that, or did it just come together?
They just came together. I wrote one song and then I heard like a bunch of similar songs and just picked like 6 songs. I did like 8 songs and just like really it just meshed together. And I just start playing them together, finding the track list. And shit just meshed. Like, and that's when you know the shit organic. And it was not. I wrote that shit in 2 weeks. And like I don't go in the studio and punch like other niggas. So I write whole songs. Like, and that shit is in 2 weeks. And like I was just like I ain't stopping until I was finished. And it wasn't like
you had that process. Momentum. So
yeah, the momentum. And like the way this music goes, it's like faster and shit, more BPM. So it's like melody. Everything else, it was just really organic, and I put it out, and the shit got a little buzz, and that shit's still going to this day.
Is this your favorite project that you've made so far?
I'm not gonna lie, yeah, this is my favorite one right now. I had some older tapes that I didn't put out, but like this one, the most out there for everybody. It's more open, so it's not just me hearing it and other people. I'm getting us feedback from anybody else. So yeah, this is actually. Yeah,
my favorite
one.
My favorite project isn't one that like I have three projects that's for streaming. That's on streaming platforms. Well, 4 considering the one that just dropped, Titans with me and Kay. Y'all go check that out if you haven't because it's fire. But I think The Growth might be my favorite album, and that's like before I learned how to put my stuff out.
Yeah.
So it's all. So nobody, you didn't really hear none of that shit. It probably was on SoundCloud or some shit back in the day.
Yeah.
But it ain't really
SoundCloud.
But
first.
I feel like I was really, really in my bag in that album. Like I was going from the intro to the fuck. I think that's that. You missing the growth of sleep. But yeah, I went in on that fucking intro. Then the last song was Gator Last Dance. They be like, with you tonight.
Yeah,
you remember that shit?
Yeah.
Like,
that shit was just vibey. And it worked out. Was going like the music that hit with you is when it goes on with your real life. Like, it was growing as an artist. The sleeping junk. Like
I was doing that shit while we was working on the VIP album. I was working on them at the same time.
VIP album would have been, maybe we can remaster it. We'll figure it out. It's a lot going on around that.
I don't know.
It's a lot of stuff, man. Like, we could have been gone, man. It's just a lot of stuff that go on. People they want control of and shit.
I don't want to keep subbing, cuz, but it is a lot of shit that I mean, that nigga don't take. He don't take no accountability for none of that shit.
On.
That shit's fucked up. How you work on an album, a project, and you know that I'm like me and Rashad. Me and Rashad added the flavor to this fucking project. I'm gonna put that out there. I'm gonna go ahead and say that shit. So I'm in Jersey. I think you was in the city somewhere, so wherever you was at. I get this shit in the mail, excited as fuck, and see that my name is not on these songs that we made. Like, how you replace the fucking verses? And we made them shits. Like, we made most of them songs, like, and not even on no, like, it was just, that's the facts of what it was. Like, we had the swag and the flavor to the shit. So, like, how the fuck you take us off? It's like, and that's like some ego shit. Like, I never
and send it to you.
Yeah, and then still send it to you. That's the shit that's the fucking bars, the hustlers. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, I don't even want to use this opportunity to go, but I can't. Like, that shit is wild to me,
bro.
That shit is really wild, and I just don't
like shit like that. That shit forced me. That shit just made me even go harder when something like that happened. Like anything you ever notice me on this internet shit, like that shit just really niggas be like that shit make me go even harder than when I know a nigga mad and he hate me. Like that shit make me like
I just don't be having that energy for nobody. Like I don't.
It's not for them. It boosts my
No,
life.
no, I don't mean that. I'm talking about the negative shit about people. Like I can't snake nobody. Like I be trying. I'm like
snake it.
I'm not. I'm talking about when people do it to me. It always shocks me because I can't see me doing that to people. Like
I
certain
wouldn't do it to you. Yeah.
Like even as far as my mother wants me to do an open mic at the bar, right? Mm-hmm. And I'm like, I done went and seen Remy doing his thing, so like, how can I do it without undercutting him? I don't know him personally, but when we went to your show, then it was a vibe. Like I respect his hustle, respect his grind. So it's like I don't want to step into his like. There's a way to go about it, but I'm just saying my first thought wasn't, oh, I can make money, I can do this. Is like I don't want to step on the next man. Like that's how I think naturally. And it might hold me back sometimes.
At the end of the day, we can bounce from both showcases type shit. It's not like he's gonna stop shit. I'm pretty sure if shit, let me lit, he come perform at
No, for sure. Shit. But I'm just saying my first thought process went to him, and I don't even know him like that.
That's respect.
You get what I'm saying?
Shout out, Stash Box Records. I mean that we did.
So I'm gonna transition from there to how was the show with Quay? The
show with Quay was, I ain't gonna lie, Quay brought out a lot of people and shit like that, and I didn't expect that. And I'm waiting for part 2. I ain't gonna lie, that shit.
You ever got any footage from?
I'm waiting for the footage from a couple of videographers. Dennis Kanan, the other nigga from he writing me on Gram and shit like send that. I'm ready for that. I be hitting your nigga like it's a job. Like what's up, man? Yeah. But yeah, that show was alright, man. I ain't gonna lie, that shit was.
I was mad proud watching you when I was at the show. I was at. It's like they was vibing with your shit. Like old girl came out, started doing her little TikTok dance and that shit. You got hype as fuck. It's whole shit. Like that's that.
I was mixed up. I was mixy. I ain't gonna lie. My hair was. And I was like, I'll have fun though type shit. That we had real fun. That's what I'm saying. Like. It was like close to like 30 people there and like shit like that, and we found the intimate moment, and that's what shit I be liking, because I've done shows when it's like thousands of people, but you can't be intimate with group of people and had them stop because they was ready to go type shit.
Mhm.
Like so, like, and we can vibe with them and get it.
That's the weirdest thing about being a headliner. Like I know strategically they do it so that people will stay to the end to watch the person they're here for. But people be ready to go at the fucking end.
After they see they
people they be ready to get the fuck up out of
That's why we gotta get some real shows where you like going on and seeing in front of real people.
I got some ideas that I ain't talking about on camera, but I got some shit that within the next year or two that if I pull this shit off, it's gonna be fucking legendary. I'm gonna pull that shit off. When it does happen, I'm gonna tell you.
We're gonna come back to this episode. We're gonna thought I was long. I mean,
nah, but so what's your next move?
Next move right now, sequels for both the EPs and all that. I'm gonna just keep dropping EPs, dropping singles, shit like that. Summertimes. The cousin EP. Yeah, the cousin EP's definitely coming soon. We definitely got a single that's fire already. I'm very excited about that shit. Gonna be alright. And summertime is gonna be mad visual, so I'm gonna put the music down, recording. It's just straight videos, and not King gonna take care of all that for us. We're gonna give it a lot more in life shit because we outside. We ain't never inside. So yeah, just stay tuned, man. Gangtape.
I'm a fucking hermit. I'll be trying to come back outside now.
We going outside for real reason, real money. Like I ain't about to. I'm not pulling up to be chilling no more. That shit done. Like it's got to be a reason. If it's not for money, it's for a valid reason, like type shit. So.
All right, so let's get personal for a second. Do you find it hard dating as an artist?
Hell yeah, it's hard as fuck dating as an artist. Cause I ain't gonna lie, people that be really wanting, they be like, yo, I can't fuck with an artist because you too open, you too friendly. It's like, what? I'm not friendly.
I heard that 1,000 times.
My Facebook get me in so much trouble. Like
people got too much access to you. People Like, man, I don't be paying these bitches no attention. I be like, engaging on music and we was talking on and that shit fucks up my relationship at all the time. But I can't keep a relationship if they know I got a Facebook, Instagram type shit. Cause I be trolling on that shit, and that's not the same person as me in real life. So yeah, sometimes like that's the shit that get on my nerves too. Cause it's like, good and goddamn well that I don't mean that shit.
But it's public, and they in their own little feelings.
This is what I do. Like I'm supposed to get attention. I'm supposed to have people commenting on my shit.
I'm not like doing no flamboyant crazy shit. Like I just want my respect. I don't want flowers like type shit.
Do you feel any jade from your hometown?
Hell yeah. I did have a little grudge, like nobody listening to me and that shit. That's why I take it so serious when somebody like, yo, I listen to you, because I used to be pushing for people to listen to my shit. Like people were like, yo, you used to be drunk, we're going to listen to this, so I ain't never think you was taking it serious. But I ain't mean like I don't know. This shit just a different feeling when you put on a song that's yours and nobody knows it, and they be like, oh, they give you an opinion on it. Like, I mean, I be loving reviews and shit like that, because that shit make me better. They say like, oh, I don't like this part. I'm gonna embrace that. Oh no, I'm gonna do this better. I mean, it just makes you grow as an artist if you just hear your flaws, and if you can fix it, that would make you a better artist. Cause now the next time they hear some shit, like, oh shit. I mean, just the hearing the growth of people like saying, yo, like that shit, I don't really fuck with it, to yo, your shit hard. Or I mean, you can know when somebody really listened to it or whatever, and then they didn't. Like,
right. So, what ultimately do you want out of music?
I just want a timeline with this shit. I just want man, what's the word? I just want what is it? What's the word?
Longevity.
Not longevity. Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, it's longevity in a way. It's my path, my life, basically my music, what I'm going through. That's why I make music. Whatever I'm going through in life right now, that's what I'm making. So if you go back to this year, you hear the music I was coming out with. That was what I was going through, like really what I was going through. So it's like, it's my life. If you want to know, about my life, you can go back to my music, you can listen to it. And if you want to know that person, like I said, this shit is so time. I make the music that's timeless, and I don't know that I can drop songs from like 5 years ago, and it's still timeless to this day, because it's like,
that's how I feel too, though.
It's me. It's not like you never heard it before. and it's still up the beat to what's really going on in other songs and like other music and stuff, genres. So
I really feel like if I did a versus with somebody, I can go play songs from my Crime Street days and still
catalog crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, like, niggas, I don't be talk. That's why I be going to like y'all be seeing me on the internet talking like, come on, man, you just started rapping, brother. Like I've been doing this shit for long. Cuz been doing this shit too long. Cuz like it's not nothing we can like. At the end of the day, the reason why I ain't one of these top rappers, I ain't name dropping. I can name dropping it because I can analyze a nigga music and be like, yo, this is where you not fucking with me at. But it's like, why do that? It's why give people attention that I mean.
I always say that I can do what they can do, but they can't do what I can do. They can make all these they can make the same type of shit that everybody flock to and all of that shit. And I can do that too, but y'all can't get in a certain bag. They ain't got that, like, I ain't gonna say that because
some shit though, it'd be fine that you got support, but that support like if support is not giving you critical ideas about your music, because like that shit don't be the hardest
but
shit.
I ain't gonna lie, I get envious sometimes about that shit.
Because you don't have the support.
Like, cause I was like, even like no lie, watching Quay shit and watching how everybody was vibing with his shit. It's like I don't.
He got family.
I never understood though. Like I can never get why I don't have that. Like even with my, well, I can't say that. So I had to analyze. And I knew kind of in the path where I went wrong, where everybody was magnetic to me and they were behind me. I wasn't ready to lead like I was supposed to, and it kind of fell off over time. So like I can't really get mad. I had the opportunity to be like, I mean, so it just I still look at it and it's like, but it's beautiful, you know what I mean? Like it ain't coming from a hating aspect or like even envious. It's just like, damn, like I really wish, like I because even y'all did that shit before, like I was talking about Get It Last Dance, do it, I do, but I'm performing this shit, and then I just see the crowd getting rowdy, and then there's y'all niggas, and I just jump on stage. This nigga Nakeem jumped off the stage while we was performing. It was like I love that shit, like, and then even Crime Street, we was as a team, so we was mobbing everywhere we went. It was deep, so you know what I'm saying. So it was always that. I always had that, so I had to. But even at your when I did my performance at your thing, like I didn't get the reaction that I was used to, but I had to sit back and analyze what it was and what that I didn't do. And I haven't performed in like 2 years. So that's another day. So, and it's song selection, is all of that shit. It's like, it's a new day. Like I'm constantly, like how you say, you gotta constantly evolve. I gotta think. But then there's so much chess and checkers with shit, because I've always found like I go to the studio and do 2 or 3 songs, and the one I'm like, oh, they gonna love this shit. They be like, oh, I like that one. Yeah, I'm like, what?
Like that one, yeah.
Like what? Like,
and that's what it is about music. You can't make, like, I'm not saying you can't make music that's only for you, but you gotta make music that your fans like. It's not about like, I like this song, yeah. Like on my EP, this shit, like the Don't Cry shit, that was not one of the songs that was supposed to be like. That shit's like the number 1 song on the EP. Mm-hmm. That shit got like 500 plays. Anything else like 3, 4. But that shit came out of nowhere with Kari and all that shit. Like I had the song Had to Lose.
I think you sent that to me too.
Yeah, I sent it to you. Y'all niggas be jumping on shit. I was trying to tell
I would have hopped on that.
I ain't gonna send no for nothing, nigga. I don't think
I had the studio. I think the studio I was using had just shut down when you sent that shit to me though.
Brother, that shit is.
And I wasn't going to that bitch ass nigga shit. You already got me started. Now I wasn't going to say nothing. I don't know. I ain't going to do it.
Yeah, we could do it, man. I don't give a fuck. None of that. At the end of the day, niggas know what they be doing.
Niggas be on some lame shit, man. But, and you still be using his services, so I ain't going to fucking do it.
I had to lose. I ain't gonna lie, bro. This shit alright, man. If the EP came through, the EP ain't gonna lie, but you know, niggas do some fuckboy shit at the end of the day, down. You know, I ain't gonna take away from.
Oh, this is a disclaimer. So I'm just gonna say this in general. So, Street Talk is like if you was gonna go on the fucking Breakfast Club. I don't have that notoriety yet, but that's the kind of setup that this shit is. If you going on Breakfast Club isn't going to call you the day of and ask, are you coming? They gave you a scheduled time and they give you a scheduled date and tell you that we're going to be here. Meet us. I called his ass because this is my cousin, but everybody else don't get that damn treatment. This is how this is ran. I'm not seeking you out. I'm not doing all that. Like, especially when you fucking asking me to do this shit. But okay, that's the end of that disclaimer.
And that disclaimer is done.
But that's how it roll. You don't. I mean, you gotta practice how you play. Like, so that's how we running shit. It's like a certain.
You gotta be more on it than I am. You asked me to do the shit. You like, what? I'll be there. What? I'll be there before that, 15 minutes before the shit start, because I want to do the shit. Like, that's how I be on some shit. But people just be talking, brother.
Yeah,
you just be chatting. That's why I just be sitting there looking like playing dumb. Like, oh, I hear everything, but I mean,
right? Because I've been going through this. I've been trying to figure out, like, about street talk, about how much of my self that I be trying to be more reserved when I do this, because it's more about the artist, so I'll be trying not to try to do too much. But sometimes I do be having. I feel like I do just need to let myself loose, because it really is kind of a. But as a journal, like, it's like I'm kind of a journalist in a way. It's like, so you gotta have journalistic integrity. So it's like, you do gotta kind of present yourself in a different, because I'm rash. I like to talk. I like to I like to say crazy shit. I like that's just who I am. But you can't take the attention away from the people that you know what I mean. So I'm just saying, it's all like, everything is in the process of building, man. It's like, you just gotta keep going. So I'm still reinventing. I'm still learning. It's all under the vein of what we were just talking about. Like, everything. It's not just music.
No, constantly talk about yourself, because you can't take the shine off. I was Asflyasitgets like that. You know the vibe with me. That shit don't stop.
Yeah,
I want my family to grow and all that shit. You know, I'm always.
So
that's why I get my like opportunities. That's why I get my opportunities to people that if I can't make it, type of shit like that. So like,
would you want your kid to be an entertainer?
I ain't gonna lie. I think my kids they jumping into this shit already. I think I need to catch it early right now, because it's like, why not? Like, who doesn't want? Because your kids is 10 times better than you. If you push that in them, they already had a passion in them. Why not? And so if they come out, my daughter already told me she want to be a singer. So
it's just scary for me. Like, I would want.
As this day and age, as an artist, I don't know.
I just want like the life of being an artist and the criticism that comes with. Like, I want to be able to, if DJ London, like, I honestly think I think Milan is going to be the musical one out of all of them. But any of them try anything, I want, by the time they're out of high school, if I can give them the resources and be like, okay, I got y'all to help y'all do whatever y'all want to do, then that's kind of actually my goal. That's like what I'm rushing to try to do, because I want them. Like, there's people in my life that's been like, okay, show me this and I'll give you the resources, or I got these, and it's like a hoop you gotta jump through. Like, no, I want to have the resources. Like, here, see what y'all have them, see what you do with it. I mean, because you gotta learn. Like, it's like, I mean, like, you can't always, like, it's hard. So I get scared about the whole creative process, but in some sense, like, when I get my son this summer, I do think that I'm gonna teach him how to edit. I'm gonna download a program on his phone, and I'm gonna teach him at least like the basic. Grow with him
forever, because you taught him that shit.
For some reason, he wants a drum machine too, so I gotta get that for him too. But it makes me, for some reason, I feel like, I don't know why, I just feel like DJ being able to edit would, like.
You can take that and go.
Mm-hmm. But all that, this guy, because I'm a gamer, but like now, like I do be posting like some stuff from games and stuff like that too, but it's not like I could have had a whole gamer channel back in the day. Like, I'm a real fucking gamer, making money off of that
streaming shit is killing. Niggas really making millions off that shit. And like, I just found out that you can, if you buy some shit on the stream, that shit is a write-off on your, like, so I stream in the store and buy that. What, nigga? It's just all that business shit. Like, we ain't learned. That shit is so sad.
The stuff that they don't teach us
in school. Like, why the fuck not, bro? Like, that's how money will fucking generate. But like,
that's because school teaches you how to be
structured and institutionalized.
Like in fucking, I remember in Corcoran, nigga, they had the lines. You gotta walk on this side. You gotta walk on this side, and it's like teaching you how to be fucking drones in the assembly line.
Yeah, that shit is out of control.
And that's not what we here for. It really ain't.
I really realized why I didn't pay attention in school, because if it didn't make sense to real life, because I knew what I was going through back home at home. Like, this shit don't make sense. This math shit, I ain't gonna have to do that. I need to count 20s and 50s, nigga. Like that shit, you not teaching me how to keep this like my money and shit like that. Y'all showing me how to. These Valentine's Day. Oh, that shit is bringing money. That shit is not doing shit for my family.
What the fuck are they doing? Are they wrestling around this bitch?
Somebody getting bit by a dog.
There's a karate studio downstairs, but that's not
man.
that. All right, something just happened crazy.
I'm waiting for the gunshot.
Right.
I ain't gonna lie.
But yeah, man. So you said you're doing sequels to the shit that you already did.
Sequels for the 2 EPs I just dropped. I'm gonna drop some more singles. Definitely do more videos. I'm gonna have videos for all 6 songs of Gang Tape out now, all platforms, Spotify, Apple Music. You can check me out. You can find me everywhere. Asflyasitgets, YouTube TV, YouTube, regular YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. I'm still looking for people that want to do TikToks of songs. I'm paying $100 for TikTok. You know what I mean? Just tap it with me. All artists, man. If you, want to get 8 on the track, come holler at me. I charge $100 a feature.
That's another. I ain't charging nobody no damn feature. Right.
Man, I'm charging now. Y'all nigga gotta either get this sauce now. You really gotta get charged now. Especially if you.
But the only reason I say that is because
that's how you get it now, man.
I feel like that money can be used for marketing and like advertising.
If you give me $100, I would put that towards recording the song.
Nah, but I feel like, but the record, like how you gotta have an ASCAP or a BMI.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta have your paperwork, right?
I just got my shit together,
you gotta have your paperwork, right?
Everything's there now. Everything. So like, once niggas realize they gonna want to feature, I do. Hey, first meet you right now is $100. Grind shit. You got kids. Man.
You still think you dice on the court?
I'm the street legend in the court, and niggas know that shit. I say that to anybody, nigga. I had the whole time. Niggas know what's up with me. Ain't nobody say I was wrong. Ain't nobody say you're fucking bugging because they know. Like, at the end of the day, like I could have, if that was my first love, and once I stopped playing basketball, rap and music was my shit.
Why you stopped playing basketball?
I just didn't want to go to school, bro. It just wasn't in me. You know, I can't focus with like regular day life and shit. Focusing in school is just hard as fuck. I can pass a test. I like to doing the essays and all that shit, but all that shit that don't matter to real life and me actually growing, that shit. I mean, it does help after you get your degrees and all that, but like, I got a job. I mean, I got shit that's going on. You don't need a degree for nothing now.
No, I used to skip school a lot too, but I don't know why. I honestly don't know. I used to like when I used to go to school for a full day. I used to be like, you know what, this is all right. Like we laugh, we have a cipher at lunchtime. I mean, we
school shit was
see some bad bitches or just something. There's always something in school, and then like, but I just wouldn't go sometimes.
I just couldn't. Yeah, it's just me. It's me. It was myself. Because I could have went somewhere in basketball. I know that for sure. It's just, and then the coaching, Schmidt fucked my whole life up.
He said Schmidt fucked your life up.
Everybody, there's a bunch of niggas in Syracuse that feel like that, but it's like, a lot of situation, it was because of my actions in school. Like, I was on basketball teams, but I didn't go to practice. I was on punishment shit. You know what I mean? It's like, it was
I thought you was on your Iverson shit. Practice?
Nah. I was always in trouble when I was here. So it's like, I couldn't do that. I couldn't have the opportunity.
Like, was we in Corcoran at the same time?
But like, yeah, I went like 9th grade to 10th.
I graduated in 06.
No, I went to 10th grade. I went there 10th grade. 06, I went there. Yeah. It was the year. I went there 2 years. I went there 06. I was supposed to graduate 07. They failed me for 3 credits, nigga. 3 credits, yo.
Oh, shit.
They failed me for 3 credits and shit in Corcoran. I went to.
Why you look like you either cold or you got a cold. K.MJ just walked in. But yeah, fucking yeah, I miss Corcoran though.
No, it was definitely fun in school and all that shit though. Like I miss more college though. I had fun in college, bro. OCC, remember my OCC days? It's all right, man. I ain't gonna lie.
Nigga, I used to be, cause I didn't drink or smoke in high school.
Yeah, that's when I started really.
But
like,
I was high as fucking OCC. I used to come and I used to look at the board and I used to answer all of the I used to look at what the class discussion was going to be about and lead the whole discussion. Mm-hmm. And I ain't been there for days. And the teachers didn't give a fuck because they knew.
Yeah, like niggas ain't dumb. Like, they ain't stupid at all. Like it's just like shit that don't. If it's not, pertaining to what's going on in real life, niggas don't really haven't got. And I ain't gonna lie, I start getting them school loans, start buying shit, buying cars.
See, I ain't do no loan shit.
But all type of different loans of that shit. Some of my manager showed me how to do the shit. We ain't stopped since, nigga. That shit took off, man. That's why I did mad shows that year, nigga. We was flipping that little students. I don't know if that's a charge or not. I don't know. I probably indict myself.
I almost said something that I did too, and I was like, yeah, nah, I ain't gonna say that.
But that shit already paid off type shit.
Nah, yeah, statute of limitations. Nah, school, man, that shit is wild. I do encourage everybody to go to school, but you just gotta go for what you like. It's hard for when you're younger, because when I was younger, I didn't know what I wanted to go to school for, so I just went for humanities. But I did have an opportunity to go to Full Sail. My mother was gonna pay for that shit and everything. I could have went to Florida when I first graduated. No, I was like 18, and I had to move to Florida. And they would have gave me the laptop with all of the equipment. I would have been a whole engineer and shit. But it was just like I was scared to take that step out.
Yeah, that shit crazy being scared. I think a lot of reasons why I ain't like do a lot of shit because I was scared of success and shit like that. I can do it. It's just like I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of. I had to notice that to myself. Like I'm really scared to really succeed because I be having opportunities.
Yeah, man.
That's that opportunity. Taking opportunities is real. Like you really gotta embrace something when you were actually doing it.
Because life is weird, man. It happens so fucking fast, and then you be thinking, what if I did this and what if I did that? And like, you never know, so you might as well just do that shit. You just gotta fucking go.
You just gotta do it, bro.
Gotta go. I fuck with everybody talking about the way people like this is your life. Like, and you got responsibilities. You got people that love you, and sometimes you got people you gotta take care of. But at the end of the fucking day, this is your life.
Legacy. That's what I be pushing on. That's the word I was looking for.
Yeah, legacy.
That's what I want to do in music. I want to build a legacy of myself, like musically, on my category and shit. Like,
that's what I need. I mean, that's what I kind of feel like.
Wants to have a legacy, especially as a man.
And sacrificed so much, took so much criticism, and like even like how we were talking about earlier, like with love, I know fucking women love it over here, except for the fact that I'm not a fucking extravagant baller. Like I can't just make it rain on your ass. I can't. I definitely not to that extent because everybody don't even deserve that shit. But trying to be a better
provider.
Yeah, like that type of shit is definitely
for my kids and family.
Yeah, just period.
That's basically what it is. Like that's what I'm trying. I'm trying to boss up my life, nigga. I'm trying to take care of it because I know I'm the next pillar, like financial pillar next and shit like that. So like
people don't like we all like that's what I think about all of our family though. Like even like I was saying it about my siblings, but even if you go outside of that, our family is talented as fuck, and we got all these gifts, and nobody use them. Like Gerard is a fucking problem. Gerard, when it comes to making beats and engineering and doing shit,
begging him in inbox, especially when I need to be. Yo, come on, cuz.
Fucking Jig, rap his ass off. Fucking, Sos, rap his ass off. Hassan can rap. Bo can rap. Fucking Sadiq funny as shit. like it's just our
family. We got a whole entertainment company.
Yeah, our whole family was
just the budget, nigga. It's in the budget, man. Once anybody get the budget, it's gonna go there. That's why I know. That's how I know. Anything catch fire, we got the production team. Like we got it already. It's just everybody got to put their mind together. So if you watching this, man, and you know you're part of this production team, like let's put our minds together. Group chat, sit down. For $1 million real quick. Let's make a quick $1 million. Niggas, you seen J. Cole, they did one weekend, they made some music, production, everything, dude. We gotta do all the steps. We gotta cross the T's. We gotta do from promotion to everything, to rollouts, to everything. And it's not hard. Niggas just gotta really focus and not just think it's as a part-time thing. Because if you think part-time, you won't get part-time. Fucking hours type shit.
But like I spend so much time trying to pull people up and try to like. I really
can't. It's
I just want
hard.
people that's like minded now. Like if we trying to get it, let's get it. Because it's like, what the fuck else is there? Like that's the way I like. It's not, and that's not for everybody, but for like me. Like what the fuck else? And a lot of people around me. Like what the fuck else is there to get us out of this shit? Like.
Cause a lot of shit. If you're not doing what I'm doing, you're gonna definitely interfere. Cause it's different paths, different directions. So like,
yeah, and I get,
and that's what I started to do, and I started to elevate myself and stuff like that. Like when I ain't gonna lie, like prison really helped me out. It helped me really think about what I had to do for myself and who I needed to keep in contact. And it's just like once you get to know yourself and shit like that, you know what I mean? You ain't got to worry about it. Everybody else will embrace into that once they find like, oh, he's moving forward type shit. So like, that's where it comes in when somebody got to really dial in and like, yo, oh, we gonna push this one person, or you know, we gonna go with his idea, his business idea. We gonna get a construction company because I mean, we could do it because
it's just hard, especially like and then like being I feel like I'm an empath too, but like to be an artist, like you kind of sensitive. Like I mean, like people don't understand that you constantly dealing with rejection. You constantly putting yourself out there. You constantly like, oh, this is fire, and then you post it, and then like, oh, ain't nobody really responding to it. Like you go, it's all you gotta eat that shit constantly. You gotta take it.
That shit. You can't be one of those quitters. I ain't no quitter. I ain't never been no quitter. Like anybody that know me, like. I'm gonna come back. I had to lose before I could win. That's why I ain't gonna lie. That shit, it's not even me. Like the shit that be saying that shit just be like that. The tongue is crazy. Like, cause when I put that together and I just heard it one time and it just like meshed together, that's when you know. Like, that's when you know it is. Like, that's when you know you gotta put it out because it's the part of that time where that shit is right now. It's like the shit I'm going through right now is. Why not put it right now? Because that's what I'm going through. So you can push that even in video and type shit. Like, I'm going off subject, you know that?
Nah, it ain't no subject, nigga. Just what you feel, shit.
Nah. But yeah, man, that shit just pushes a criticism. I love that shit. Like, please hate. Please get on the comments. Please engage. Be like, yo, I don't fuck with that. Because the next go round, you can be like, I love changing your aspect or something. Like,
see,
I love that shit, bro. That shit used to, like, back in the day, I used to go viral. Niggas used to clown me for days. Like, niggas know my life. Like, niggas, that shit pushed me to the whole extent. Because at the end of the day,
I used to be about to beat niggas up.
We used to get a lot of, like, I used to be like, nah, bro, it's cool. At the end of the day, niggas used to be tapping in, bro. You ain't gonna lie. And I took a lot of niggas bitches from that shit. Or you clowning me, but I'm really one of them niggas. Like, I'm really Asflyasitgets. Like, you gonna push her into my lap, nigga. And that's why I ain't never really used to be mad. Like, it's like I can't be mad because like the growth of it, y'all clowning me. It's viral. I'm viral since young. Y'all know that, and it's that shit used to push everything. So like the niggas that was doing that shit, like now I really showed and proved. I showed my ass, nigga. I really still sag for a reason to show my ass now, cause niggas know where I came from with this shit. Like you cannot see like, oh nah, that nigga I used to go viral even though it was negative and I ain't fold, nobody ever bullied me, nothing. Like, and I still be outside. Like, you ain't scaring shit because I'm still gonna do what I do. Oh, your music trash. I'm going to the studio right now though, cause I'm gonna holler at you.
Right.
So,
what are you doing? What are you attempting?
Niggas didn't have no dreams. That's what I was basically saying. Like, it get pushed to context and shit, but basically saying I envisioned this shit and I started doing this shit that people was not doing that shit. Like, niggas didn't have the passion to go to a studio or meet a producer or like find somebody to get, like, I had that passion.
Everybody stay in their circle and what they comfortable with.
Yeah, and niggas, like, I understand niggas that be making music for their blocks and all that shit. But I think way bigger than that shit. Though. I think it's more than like I said, this shit. Time this shit is just it's more than just Syracuse. And I had to really think that that's when I started reeking. Like, when I felt like Syracuse didn't fuck with me, that shit pushed me even harder. Now I gotta make music for people out here because they gonna come back to me. Then obviously how Syracuse go, they pick up on shit late. I mean,
what really the secret I feel like is with Syracuse, and it might apply on the bigger scale, is FOMO, the fear of missing out. If you create an image, like even if we had this little space right here and we had 10 motherfuckers in here, but we framed it like everybody having a good ass time. You got 2 thick ass bitches. They go, where is that? What am I missing? I want to go. And they say that they did that shit. Like just because they fear like they missing out on shit. Because it's some popular shit. Like that's really the key of capturing these niggas is in Syracuse for Zax per se. If they
it's so
feel like
sad, but niggas is copycatters, man. I ain't gonna lie, niggas is real copycatters, man. I wish it was more of an effective like New York City motherfuckers got their own way. People fuck with you for a real reason and not being envious and shit like that. Cause I mean, but that's just it's so fucked up that close it up.
Is there? I asked all my guests this, even though we just went on a long ass rant. Mm-hmm. Is there anything solo to you that you want to get off your chest? Look at the camera and tell them, motherfuckers.
Tap in. Gang tape out right now. EP, 6 songs, 17 minutes. Can I get 17 minutes of you? I don't got no problem. Nobody, everybody knows what's going on with me. Please don't push me. Anyway, gang tape out right now. All right. And
I guess I want to end on the legacy thing. So ideally, like you visioned yourself at a certain point and you got yourself to where you visioned yourself. So where does your ultimate vision by the end of it?
The ultimate vision of this shit, I just want to push more artists out of Syracuse. I want some young. I want to be able to make Syracuse one of those places where it's like you come to Syracuse, you know, basically some artists.
But you're like, okay, so let me rephrase it. So if like your ultimate message at the end of it, like if people at the end of the day, when they see you, they like, yeah, what is it that you want to get? Like, to me, like I'm a big ass anime head. Like, of course, I shouted out fucking Toriyama, and like, but they always teach you to push past your limits, to not give up, to go through like, and that's kind of my message. Like at the end of the day, I want to be able to, like, I'm getting older. I'm in the prime of my creativity, but I'm not where they would, you know what I mean, at that age or whatever. So I still want to show that you can still make shit happen. You just got to be consistent. You still got to go through with shit. Like, follow your dreams and be yourself.
But
at the end of the day.
I'm really one of them people that like follow your dream chaser shit. Like, cause I want somebody to be like, yo.
No, love that. I'm say what you about to say.
I want niggas to be like, yo, I was this person, but you can change tomorrow. That's why I feel like the message is you can switch your whole. You can be a bum today and be as fly as it gets tomorrow, nigga. Like,
right.
And I've done that, nigga. I've been clowned for sneakers and shit, and I turned them on there. Some people don't even know what the fuck be going on, why I be wearing and shit. But you know, that's just you can always be who you want to be if you just change it. Like, it takes 6 months to just focus, and that's all you can do. 6 months of focus, you can be whoever you want, and that shit is with music, life, anything. Like, so my message is just don't stop. I ain't never stop. People like I ain't never gonna stop doing what I'm doing because I've been doing it, and it's like that's what I like to do. So don't stop what you're doing. If you cook, braid till your fucking fingers fall off.
Right. I wouldn't be Streetz if I would have let that end on that spot where it was supposed to end at. That would have been a perfect place for it to end. So, speaking of dream chasers,
what the fuck?
Do you believe the shit that's going on?
I seen them. Yo, this shit is crazy. Like, and you can hear every song. And then you analyze. I've been analyzing shit. Yo, he be saying, "Oh man, that nigga embraced my. He one of my favorite rappers. He pushed me. I ain't gonna lie. Like,
I don't feel like some stuff do be taken out of proportion though, because like that bunny hop shit. Like, if you an athlete. It do look weird that a white man telling the black man the bunny hop and he talking shit, but like if you're an athlete, you know that you gotta do the thing that you do. If like you know how they was doing bolts and fucking what's the name? If I make this basket, you gotta like it's kind of a thing. Or if I make this basket, you gotta do certain. So I can't. But it was weird.
As that you can't like don't record me.
Don't embarrass me to the point of recording. That's a fact. He was kind of in his face with it too. He was kind of happy with it, like. That shit was weird.
That shit weird, man. God bless that nigga with the Diddy shit. Man, God damn. I'm not doing. Listen, I'm going out. They're gonna have to kill me on some type of shit. Like, I would never in my life sign like my life away like that.
Yeah,
bro.
man.
But you know, in the industry, that's what you got to do. Like that's what I want. My legacy is I want to be an underground one of those Max B nigga. That's what I want to be like. And when that nigga that get fresh and he got some
you got
fire
the fan base, you got the people with you. That's the power, and people don't be understanding that. And that's where hip hop really originated from. Like we gave our power away, and that's why it's so fucked up. Hip hop is definitely the most used media. Like they use us for everything. They use our creativity for everything. They market on commercials. They use it like we use for every fucking thing, and it's such a toxic media. Like hip hop. But yeah. Anyway, we can get into that later. This was episode 18. Thank you for coming. Holla at me, cuz.